Okay.
Hello, my name is Mr. Stanton. I will be one of your child's geometry teachers. With me is Mrs. D. I have been teaching this is going to be my 4th year teaching. I've taught in multiple different places from Las Vegas to downtown LA. This is actually going to be my 1st year here at Trabuco Hills High School, so I'm very excited. Go ahead, Mrs. D.
All right. I'm Mrs. D. Francesca, and I have been at Trabuco Hills for the past 4 years. I've been teaching mostly algebra since 1996, and I was at the middle school level for most of my career. But since moving to California, I've been doing all of high school math. I was at Mission Viejo for a couple of years, and now I'm at my kids' homeschool, Trabuco Hills. So I have a daughter, Megan, that's a junior, and Michael is an 8th grader. So I know that for many of us, we are struggling to work full time and be parents and support our kids in distance learning. So I just want you to know that even though Mr. Stanton and I had separate rosters for a couple weeks at the beginning of the year, we have merged those rosters, and this is truly a co-teach class where your child is going to have double the support during class as well as in the academic support time. I'm happy to teach your kids this year.
Awesome. So we're going to try and make this video brief but all-inclusive. So the 4 main classroom rules. Our classroom motto is always to ask questions. If you can see, it's actually posted on my board and on the wall in my classroom. Especially here with distance learning, it's really important that our students are asking questions if they need anything, and that's not just confined to math, whether they need help with tech, whether they need help with other classes, whether they need help with their life in general, whatever they need. It's really important that we're asking questions, which kind of ties into our classroom rule number 1, communication and teamwork. We have emphasized this throughout the beginning of this school year. Communicating is so vital for success through distance learning. So I really think that this rule is going to be great in this class and for our students' lives after high school as well. Rule number 2, effort and attitude. Really control how you work and the effort that you put into this class. The effort that you put in will definitely result in the product that you get out. And then rules number 3 and number 4, perspective and respect. For rule number 3, perspective, we know that all students come from different lives and upbringings, and it's really important that we learn about each other before we judge each other. And also respect is just a good general rule to have in any class and in life. An overview of a normal class day. So our class works in the flipped classroom model. So what that means is that students will watch a video lesson on their own time before coming to class. So that way they can learn the material before coming to class. Because of distance learning, we don't get to see our students all 5 days of the week. So in order to maximize class time, we provide these videos so that way your students can learn on their own time. All video lessons will be posted on Monday in the Week at a Glance announcement on their Canvas page. Once we are in class during Zoom, class then almost becomes like study hall, where students can ask any questions or clarify any misconceptions that they may have had from watching the video. And it also allows class time for students to work on and hopefully finish their assignment in class. So far this has worked out really well. Class time is basically for the students to work on and complete their homework assignments, so that way they don't have any things to work on at home. And it's also best because myself and Mrs. D are right there ready to help in case any questions pop up.
We understand our parents haven't had geometry in many, many years, so we don't expect parents to be a geometry teacher this year.
Their online platform this year for this class is through Canvas. All materials can be found on Canvas. That is video lessons, notes, PowerPoint slides, and assignments. If I can go over to Canvas and let's check out period 2, just for example, right? Here's where on the home page is where the students can find most of their materials, like their Zoom schedule, the link to come to academic support, The video lessons, we are currently on chapter 2, so they can find all video lessons here, all notes and all slides that go with those lesson videos for chapter 2. Every week on Sunday, we will post a week at a glance announcement. So that way the students can know what is expected of them by the week. And then in our assignments tab, these 3 top tabs, home, announcement, and assignments, are the most important tabs that your students will be needing to use. So even if your student ends up being absent for whatever reason, they can't attend a Zoom lesson, your student can certainly find everything that they need to know in order to still be successful, even if they're absent. The grading policies and tutoring, your child's grade is made up by 55% quizzes and tests and 45% assignments. Academic support or tutoring is every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday from 2 to 3. The benefit of your student having a class with 2 teachers is that they have 2 separate academic support and tutoring times, or not times, sections, right? So they can go to either myself or Mrs. D to get the help that your student needs on any of those days. And for quizzes and tests, there are opportunities to retake quizzes or tests by coming to that academic support time throughout the whole week after completing that quiz or test. So that is actually happening right now. Last week we finished chapter 1, and so this week during academic support time, we are doing that chapter 1 test retake. Here are both of our contact infos. These are our emails. This is, like I said, this is my first year at Trabuco, so I actually don't even know my phone number. But email would definitely be the best way to reach me personally. So if you would like, you could write down that email address for myself and Mrs. D. Anything else to add?
Nope, I think you've covered everything.
All right, awesome. We are super excited to be teaching your child this year. It's going to be an incredible year. This is a great opportunity for us to all learn some problem-solving skills in this new format of education. And please let us know if you need anything. Go Mustangs!